Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Wormhole Extremists. My name is David. I'm with Evie
Hello?
and Nicole.
Hello.
We're watching Desperate Measures, Season 5, Episode 11 of Stargate, SG1.
Yes, apparently, if you watch very carefully, you'll notice the front tires on this military vehicle switch tread patterns between scenes.
Really?
And also, this truck was retired by the German military in the late 70s, so it's sort of unlikely that the Russian army would be still using it. Also, I have a rough translation for what they're saying. Apparently, they're saying, "What's the problem here?" And then it's security inspection, bring your men out. And then it's, "I have orders not to stop until I reach my destination." Then it's, "Your orders have changed." And then it's, "I'm going to call this in."
It's always the I'm going to call this in that gets you killed.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
exactly.
Whenever I'm playing video games, I'm trying to persuade somebody. As soon as they're like, going to call this in, I'm like, you're about to die. You said the wrong thing.
You're about to have some pre-credit carnage because there's like
Yeah.
6 soldiers that die in this.
This soldier
pretty
looks like the
sad.
Russian that comes in Season 6
Yeah, actually.
and
that's what I
dies
was kinda-
and dies
Whoops.
in the Nearcheese planet. Whoa! Owie. They have some owies.
Well,
Okay, then.
yeah.
I guess it's
going
not
on?
him, but he does look like the guy.
Yeah.
That was a stuntman.
Yeah. I like this. I just like the way that they just slowly, like, it's not even starting on the base. It's not starting with SG1. It's starting somewhere else. And the little reveal
Yeah.
is really cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So that is the mark of Cronus.
Sure is.
Oh, Cronus.
I actually tried to find out.
Yeah.
I tried to find out where this building was, but I couldn't. I couldn't find it. But Lockwatcher
Pretty
might know where it
darn
is.
generic. Yeah, Lockwatcher, come in
Yeah.
and save us here, man. Ninjas.
I was going to say ninjas. Why Sam like got the coolest vehicles? Like,
She does. So, someone on Reddit praised Sam for being so tough and smart, noting how she immediately fought back when she saw the man in the van.
Yep.
yeah.
I wouldn't be able to act that quickly.
Well,
that's
the
for
man
No.
jumping out of the van was definitely
Yeah.
a prime indicator.
Yeah,
Oof,
and the
wow.
screeching towers too, to tires too.
Absolutely.
This guy here, this is Frank C. Turner. This is actually his only Stargate episode. But according to IMDb, he's portrayed 5 homeless characters in his acting career.
Gosh.
3 characters with crazy in their name, 6 farmers and 7 doctors. So,
Typecast as
and-
the crazy homeless man. What?
and he's actually a year younger than RDA.
Wow. But he's got like a
Whoa.
gaunt aspect to him, which makes him
He
really
does.
for rough and
He's very
rugged
slim in the
roles.
face.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah. He's got like high cheekbones or something, so
Yeah.
a hollowed out face. So yeah, it makes him look a little bit older than he actually is.
I mean, can you come
so-
in going for that job? Does this guy look homeless? Yeah, he kind of looks homeless to you. Yeah, but does he look
Give
homeless
me your best
enough?
homeless man.
Does he look like an educated homeless man? Will he want Nat Geos? So.
Well, he looks like a homeless man who once went to Nam on vacation.
We will feast on me.
Oh, don't get me started on that episode. Oh my god, it hurts me.
Oh, come
yeah.
on.
The secondhand embarrassment I feel.
Oh, it's really not that bad.
It's not that
It
bad.
is for me.
Oh, the worried team. So, this episode does feature Bill, I think it's Marchant as Adrian Conrad. So
Mhm.
this is his first of 3 appearances on Stargate. And I was looking through his IMDb profile, and I found out that Bill was in a 2002 episode of a show called Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction, where
Mhm.
he actually portrayed a wheelchair user who claimed to have secret powers that helped him direct the police to the culprit's hideout. And
Wow.
Dion Johnstone actually played the lead detective in that episode.
Wow.
And that particular show actually has like an army of Stargate stars who have appeared. I won't go through the list, but it's a big list.
It's a couple.
Yeah, definitely a few.
Lockwatch just said it's Vancouver Health Clinic. Thank you.
Oh,
there you
thank
go.
you.
Yeah.
Hospital scenes for this episode were apparently shot in a disused wing of the Riverview Sanitarium.
I don't think that exists anymore.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those that were torn down.
Was it torn
Oh,
down?
Yeah, there was, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So,
okay. I was going to say that those two doctors are played by Andrew Johnston and Ted Cole, and it's their only Stargate episodes. Interestingly, Ted Cole is actually well known for his voice work in English dubbed Japanese anime. He notably voiced multiple characters in 113 episodes of Dragon Ball Z, and he also lent his voice to various roles across 124 episodes, one movie, and 4 video games of Mobile Suit Gundam between 1979 and 2007. So that's quite a long-running job.
Damn.
how generous do I have to get?
When you say Riverview Sanitarium, is it like the Riverview Hospital? Is that like another name for it?
Sanitarium is like a institution.
Okay. Yeah, because I always felt that the building on the inside looked like the same one that Starbuck was being held in Battlestar Galactica. And I always wondered if they were the same building because it looks very similar on the inside. And I just Googled it, and apparently Battlestars was at Riverview, not Sanitarium, a hospital instead. So I'm like, maybe it's the same building.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, they might be connected, like
with
it
a
might
certain
be part
number
of the same
5.
complex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love how the guy was like, I was in Nam for vacation.
Yeah, I know.
And I can actually say the same thing.
So the original script actually had
National
Jack mentioning the
Geographics.
box of Playboys in his closet.
Oh,
But the
really?
network asked them to change it to National Geographic.
We all know it's not National Geographic.
And Joe Malozzi said that the decision to replace the references aligned less with Jack's character, but more with RDA's persona. And he also mentioned that the original script featured humorous banter between the doctors, but this was cut after it was decided that Jack already brought enough humor to the episode, making additional humor from guest stars unnecessary.
Oh, come on. And how dare you make the villain doctors more likable. Come on.
And someone on Reddit said that for some people, National Geographic magazines are like Playboys, so the change in the script doesn't really make much of a difference. Oh, guys, I also did some research into Godzilla because I didn't know what Mothra was.
Oh, you didn't?
And
no,
wow.
she's my
Mothra-
favorite. She's always been my favorite.
Mothra is apparently a giant peace-loving moth,
Yes.
believed to be the protector of humanity.
Yeah.
And apparently she
regenerates.
served as Godzilla's trusty ally and
Yes.
aided him in battle.
That's correct.
And she also lost her ability to fly after a fight with the fire demon Rodan. And I think this is quite symbolic of Mayborn's journey because he's like he sort of sees himself as a protector of humanity as an Air Force colonel, but then kind of like loses his power.
I can't believe you just made a connection between Mothra and Mayborn. That's absolutely hilarious.
I think that Tom will love that.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
No, I mean I go way back watching Godzilla and Mothra fight Rodan, and like this is like late 80s. Whoa.
Wow.
Look at her.
Because they came out in the 70s, didn't they? No,
Well,
sorry,
the ones
60s.
that I've seen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, she is a strong woman, you know.
Well, it really didn't matter if she got away or not. She was just trying to get the
That's it.
medical devices.
Exactly right. Plots
The pointier, the
within
better.
plots.
This is really minor, and I don't know cars very well, but someone online said that Jack's pickup has a decal for a 5.7 liter Power Stroke V8 diesel, but it sounds like a gas engine.
Well,
Like I said, I don't know anything about cars.
it is a pig. Let me tell you. My dad's got an F-150 extended cab from the 90s, and they don't make them anymore with that engine because these engines will go million miles plus, and we have to fight off people trying to ask to buy it every time we go out.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
All right, Mayborn and Jack back again.
So he's looking more hairy than Harry, but I kind of like this like rugged on the run look. It suits him. I also think that this particular meeting spot for Jack and Mayborn is quite well chosen because I think the tree casting a shadow over half of Jack's face sort of symbolizes his potential to embrace like the dark side to
The
retrieve
shades
Sam.
of grey. Like the
Yeah.
episode.
They didn't want to.
I love their banter so much.
Oh,
They
it's
just
delicious.
have so much like on-screen chemistry.
Their chemistry is chemistrying hard.
Yeah, it's really popping.
Hail the king. Yes, the creator of the renaming of Guango from
Yes,
Guango.
not quite yet, but soon.
Love it.
Yeah, I just love his story. He goes from, like
I hated him so much.
being done for treason, and then he ends up going undercover. He has like a bank in the Cayman Islands, and then he renames a fruit. Like that's his life cycle. It's great.
Absolutely ridiculous. I love it. Love that. Cryptic. Bye.
Hasn't Carter already established user 457? Yeah, user 4574. So
I don't know. I assume she discussed it with everybody else. I don't know if she did. I think in the episode she just mentioned it to Simmons.
yeah.
Oh yeah. It's all coming together. I think season 5 is a really strong, kind of like quite dark season, and I quite like it.
Now they know.
Mm.
Yep. She did share the information. The Pentagon. I think this is the first time we visited the Pentagon.
It might be.
Here's
Yeah,
Dolores.
didn't Sam say who he was a few episodes ago?
Yep,
when he was
to
lurking?
him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh boy.
These guys also have good chemistry, but they have, obviously worked together previously on several
Absolutely.
occasions.
He came to Stargate as a favor.
Yes.
Those beautiful, luscious lips are back.
Oh, jeez.
Yes.
Yes.
Sandwich.
Wrapped around a ham and cheese or whatever he's eating.
Turkey. Mm. Oh, no, it's ham and cheese. Absolutely brilliant. He's just so punchable. I love him.
Mm-hmm. He does such a good job.
He really does.
Glowing aliens.
The giant aliens.
That just has a nice ring to it.
Yeah. Mm.
You
Because,
a snake in the
you know.
grass.
Yeah, you
A reliable
slimy.
source.
Uh-oh.
Nah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, get over it. Exactly.
Considering
So,
he recruited you.
Yeah.
Exactly. So body language experts think that looking to the left suggests that a person believes they're telling the truth. So I think it's interesting that John Delancey looks left when he's discussing the NID's role. However, Simmons gives Jack direct eye contact when talking about the NID's vital civilian oversight, which apparently signals deception.
Mm. Oh, yes, I'm sure renegade individuals.
Mm-hmm.
This reeks of CIA corruption.
Yeah.
Why would he? He's on the run.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got no
He's got
reasons
nothing.
to lie. Yeah.
Well, if he's on the
the
run,
old
he's
offshore
going to
bank
need
account.
he's going to need money.
Yeah.
Well, that's it.
Trading state secrets. I mean, Mayborn's hands are not clean here.
No.
Oh, definitely not.
Yeah. Oh boy.
But he came back and, is doing a little favor for Jack in
That's
his
the
own
thing.
small way. Because he's kind of a good guy. He's, you know what? He is a good guy. He's just a good guy that got corrupted.
Yeah.
I wonder what Mayborn
So-
was like before the corruption.
I I mean, I bet he wasn't picked first at ball practice. That kind of thing.
No.
Yeah.
So, when Sam tries to cut the restraints with a scalpel, she is actually slicing through the binding portion of the leather strap, not just the excess end. Apparently, this is sort of regarded as a goof, but it's not really a goof. She does, in fact, cut through both layers that are holding her down. Also, Zetatron Industries does come up again.
Yep.
The company Immunotech Research, which clones symbiotes and nightwalkers, is part of Zetatron.
Yep.
It's all connected.
It is all connected. It's all coming together.
I need to get this guy on. I've never talked with Bill Merchant. He was one of the first interviews that Gateworld did long before I showed up, along with Joseph
really?
Malazzi. And I always thought that he could have played Brad Wright. Because he looks so much like Brad.
Yes, he does a little bit.
Oh, pretty lady. Dear,
Yeah.
dear. She's going to make some boo-boos. For love.
For love, man.
So
how they get ya.
this so this is Kerry Genzel as Diana Mendez. So this is her only Stargate episode, but prior to this role, she was featured in 10 episodes of Days of Our Lives and had a significant run in 104 episodes of All My Children. And more recently, she guest starred in an episode of Wizards of Waverly Place as the long-lost older sister of David DeLuise's character.
Wow. Okay.
I love all the crossing over.
I love the right there.
I know.
Yeah.
It's so
Not so
it's
subtle.
so symbolic, but it's good. I also love his line of the delivery that he has an absence of moral conscience. Like his like the way that he says that line is like perfect. He doesn't blink once.
This man just eats the scene.
He does.
As he chews
And he
on
eats-
As he
whatever
eats, like,
chocolates.
stuff,
Yeah.
Yeah, nuts or whatever he's eating.
It's the first time I met Tom in person. He was enjoying an ice cream cone. And it was just one of those memories that stick in my head, like right at the point where the ice cream meets the cone. So he was just going to town on it.
So what I'm learning is that if we want to hang out with Tom more, we just need to constantly just be around
Feed
food.
him. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
We met him at lunch.
Yes.
We met him with food, yeah. So more
We
food.
should have bought him an ice cream at the park.
Yeah, absolutely.
So David, in one of your interviews with the great Tom, he was talking about how Mayborn changed a lot over 8 years, and he said that he'd learnt a lot and tried to make sense of each episode on its own. And he felt that as the writers expanded Mayborn's role, the character gained depth. And while he didn't take much credit for the growth himself, he did his best to adapt to these changes. And he also shared that once Mayborn was no longer in the military uniform, he felt more at ease with the character and enjoyed playing him more freely.
Yeah. I mean, you can see that, like he's
you can.
He's more fun.
He's like relaxed. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh dear. Yeah, I mean, this like the lighting and this whole space reminds me of that horrible. This is why I think it's the same location, in that horrible room in Battlestar Galactica, where the women are being forcibly impregnated
the
against
farm.
their will.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. But this looks like the same building to me, so I do think it's the same place.
Yeah.
Why do they keep choosing this place to torture women? Come on, sci-fi.
I'll be right back, guys.
Sure. Oh,
The
yeah,
lighting
the
makes
guy
them
who's like a
sinister.
fan of her, but
Yeah.
also willing to cut her brain out of her
It's
head.
really gross. It's
It is. Well, she gives him like that sideways glance in a second. Yeah, it's a thrill. Yeah, that's
yeah, you wouldn't want to
a very ill-placed compliment.
Yeah. It's just really inappropriate. It's just so gross. Yeah, I know. That's why we love her.
Ugh, he's practically salivating.
Yeah. This feels like creepy as, this feels like way worse than this actually is.
Yeah.
I love that. I love the way that whenever people call them out on their crap, SG1's always like, nah. Like, always deny.
I don't know. I kind of feel for these doctors in a way because they think that they're participating in something that could greatly change, like medical science.
It's
I
sad they
don't
didn't
think
get a
they're
job at Stargate
evil
Command.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think they're evil either. Oh, dear. Get over
So
it.
I was listening to another podcast on this episode, and they were discussing how the symbiote is quite believable in this episode.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I like this in a fish tank. It's like, that's a smart place to put it, Yeah, fish tank. I love that technically. Technically, I didn't. Yeah. Nah. Because he needs to live?
Yeah. Oh, the lighting in this scene is very good as well because they're
Yeah.
both in the dark.
I really love this. I haven't seen this episode in so long, so this is like, I'm having a really good time watching this.
Yeah, we're only halfway through too.
I like the off-base stuff because they can dive into the crap going on Earth. It's so important.
I don't
Because
know.
like we kind of forget what's going on in the background of Earth sometimes. Like, the Russians are always kind of lingering. The second gate had lots of, fallout from that, and this is just more fallout.
Well, it does help to give Stargate like a third dimension, if that makes sense, because you've got like on the base, then you've got on Earth, and then off-world.
Yeah.
So Mayborn said before he was like justifying his actions, and I was going to make the comparison again to Mothra, like as a humanitarian.
Oh God.
And it was Jack that made the comparison, so I'm kind of shocked that he was surprised by Harry's motives.
I love the way that earlier he like just did the thing that Harry does where he just like jumped him, and it's like, oh, it's cute. You guys have such a cute
what is it? The apprentice has become the master.
Right?
I can't wait till the like, I didn't shoot you, Jack. I can't wait for that.
Who did? I don't know.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
Yeah, their scenes together only get better.
Yeah.
But the fact that they continue to put them together, for these like covert ops is because Rick loved it.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
He enjoyed being with Tom and playing it up.
What an honor. I would love to hear that. The RDA loved spending time with me and working with me.
Oh, so would I. Oh my God.
What a dream.
So Jack just called Mayborn G. Gordon, which is a nod to G. Gordon Liddy, known for his conviction in the Watergate scandal involving conspiracy, burglary, and illegal wiretapping. So Liddy also appeared in the 88 episode of MacGyver called Collision Course. Also, this syndrome is a made-up disease.
I would suspect.
Is it?
Yeah. I was trying to find out like who they named it after, but I couldn't really find any references.
Yeah.
I thought maybe they named it after like someone in the cast and crew or something. I don't know.
Maybe it was something just so random. They just whipped it out.
Yeah.
Makes you wonder what would happen if you gave a regular human. Well, no, I guess we have the answer to that with Tritonin. We have the answer to that in the Cure. So, but once they get synthetic Tritonin, that stuff could run amok.
So Frasiers was talking about like her own symbiote research, or at least the Stargate program's own symbiote research. So the military would typically have like ethical guidelines, I assume, to protect like scientists and their work. However, someone on Reddit pointed out that Conrad's lack of ethics could have been an advantage in his search for a cure because he was willing to do things the military wouldn't.
Yeah, like
For
kill
example,
people.
sacrificing Carter. They said that this was a sign of Conrad's willingness to try absolutely anything to save himself, despite past failures.
Yeah, that is the same hospital, by the way. I just saw the front shot from underneath. It's
From
the same
Battlestar?
like balcony staircase. Yeah.
There you go. When you got a location that works,
Yeah.
And look at that
creepy
rack
place.
is very similar to the ones that are on CIC in
In
Galactica.
Pegasus and Galactica. Yeah.
Ah. So
I
my
was gonna
mind went
point that out
elsewhere when
earlier.
you said rack.
Okay, monitor rack.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, and then when Starbucks running down the corridor and then goes and whacks Six with a fire extinguisher, it's this like same looking corridor for me. I remember watching it just being like, this is sus. Love that. Kick his butt. Yeah.
Ninja moves.
Get them ninjas.
This is really a badass Sam episode.
This
It really is. She's really lucky that they gave her shoes. I just thought that was kind of weird.
Yeah. Oh, that's not a ninja.
Enter Adrian Conrad.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And my money gives me permission to do anything to anyone else.
Apparently, and my life is more important than yours.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, but you're willing to
not,
kill her, you know?
Yeah.
It's not like you're going to just
no
give
other
her
choice.
up. I may have a little bit more sympathy for you if you did, but that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Oh, damn ninjas. I always think about, this is such a weird like thought, but I always think about what it would be like if like I was tied up in a situation like this and like how I would get out of it. And then I just sit there and give up immediately because I'm like, nah, I can't do it. Like could I break my own thumbs? Nope. No, I couldn't.
It would depend on how hungry you were.
Don't think I'd ever be that hungry. I wouldn't even know how to do it. Maybe I should look into it.
Oh, I've watched videos on how to release yourself, but not like with a bar like that.
Have you
I'm
seen
sure
Gerald's
you could probably
game? Have you read it?
Oh God, don't get me started.
Yeah.
Probably just keep on kicking it or something.
Yeah, but they'll figure it out.
But it kills you first.
I wonder what would have happened if Adrian just said, "Hey, SGC, you guys got a spare Tok'ra? I'll pay you if you let me be a Tok'ra." You know, like
well, I was gonna bring that up a little bit later, but yeah, I kind of thought it was I kind of thought that maybe he had like two plans in mind, and the backup plan was to sort of use Sam as leverage as a hostage to potentially involve SG1 in the Air Force. And then, considering Sam's top secret role, Conrad would have anticipated her team attempting, some sort of covert rescue, which he could then exploit as leverage to negotiate for access to Stargate Command scientists, doctors, and off-world allies like the Tok'ra. But yeah, I don't know if that was part of his plan.
what? Like, I feel really bad because this woman is so naive and in love.
She really is.
She big dumb. Oh.
What they need is a Tok'ra extraction device on Earth. But apparently, I think that there's probably more to it than that. You probably have to have a competent Tok'ra working the technology. You can't just press a button, have it go down the rail, take the symbiote out, and retract it.
Yes. Actually, I was going to say, I happened to watch the end of Continuum the other night after Jerry Seinfeld's. It just happened to be on just like free-to-air TV when we got home.
Brilliant.
So we watched like the last hour.
It's a damn good time. I always found this an interesting outfit choice. It barely looks like he's wearing a shirt underneath.
It does, yeah. Someone said that online as well. I don't mind.
Neither do I. Can I come back? No.
At least let him go in.
Yeah.
But they're going to think that he shot Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have to wonder how many secret, exits does this place have?
So I think that the symbiote healed Conrad's like degenerative disease faster than Selmac healed Jacob's cancer. So
Selmac's old.
Well, I was going to say maybe it's because he's like younger and stronger. It's some symbiote.
But also, he took a minute to leave Serush, and she was really weak. So I guess there was just a whole combination of just Selmac was
Maybe.
it's gonna be a slow day for me.
Slow day in the office.
Yeah.
Don't fall for it.
Yeah,
Don't fall for it.
She has no basis for comparison.
Yeah, she
doesn't.
An old
What's
Gould
so sad.
pretending to be the host gag. Doesn't he break her neck?
Yes, I think he does.
I don't
Chokes her
think
or
you really
something.
know. I think she's just sort of face down on the floor when they
Okay.
find her.
She's on the floor with her neck turned, so I always assumed it was that they were
Maybe,
attempting showing a
yeah.
snap, but I don't know. Well, they already have the key.
That's
it's just
all
on
we
the
know.
Tok'ra case. Yeah.
But you'd have to do a complete autopsy. Oh, so Adrian did not approve. Okay. He did not approve her death.
No.
Well, correct. I stand corrected.
Yeah.
That's a little bit better, but still the whole kidnapping thing.
But she's bad. Because she doesn't care. She's like, my love is so strong for this man. You dissect that woman's brain.
What would you do to save your grandma's life, Nicole?
Oh, not much. I get the house.
Oh my god.
You asked me about the wrong person. Ask about my dog. I'll be like, yeah, anything.
Okay. But it does raise those questions.
It does.
Like,
For
I
a
would
normal
never
person,
do
not
anything
Nicole.
illegal. Not necessarily kill someone, but I would never do anything illegal to save a person I love. I can't say that I'd be like that.
That guy's pulling out the gun was so bad.
Yep.
That was like some bad acting.
His reflexes were so slow. Like, he had ample time to pull out a weapon.
Yeah, it was
He
like
literally stood there with his hand hovered over the holster.
He was acting like he'd already been stunned when he hadn't been stunned yet. It was very interesting.
Oh my god. I was also going to say that Joseph Malozzi said that this episode ran shorter than expected. So the scenes with Daniel and Tilk searching the hospital were actually extended to fill time.
Well, it was an amusing scene, Daniel coming in with the broken arm. So.
Yeah.
People are saying Nicole being practical here. Ouch, Nicole. Yeah, well, it's just life in it.
You okay?
Yeah. So sorry if you guys could hear me.
Be sure to write it up
coughing.
in the post notes for the next episode.
Yeah, Evie coughed a lot.
Oh my god!
If my hiccups can make it in.
It's the it's the lactose in the milk.
Look, I just said spitefully Nicole's grandma will live to 110. I hope not, because then I'll never get the house. Oh my god, I need it. I need money in this economy.
So, like in Stargate, we've come to expect that a host's voice sort of deepens when the symbiote speaks. But later we learn that this isn't always necessary. But like regarding Sam's death being deemed unnecessary, which Conrad just said, do you think it was Conrad or the symbiote that said that?
Oh, it's definitely the symbiote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we see in the Line of Duty that Jolinar can make a regular human voice, and then she says, "What will it take?" So, Jed Ted, did Chris Judge choose the hats he wore off base? No, that was costumes.
Jacob said Teal'c PI again.
Right?
Teal'c PI, yes.
I'm sure that Chris had influence in his costumes, but like specific items, probably not.
Money for selling the house or the house? I want money for the house so I can sell the house and get money.
Can we just move past killing your grandmother, please?
I wasn't gonna kill her.
Also, I was gonna say as well, like, when Diana freed Conrad's hand, so like obviously she's kind of a hopeless romantic, but like, why wouldn't she just lean into his restrained hand if he just wanted to touch her face? Don't you think?
Yeah.
Like someone said on Reddit that if Conrad had stayed restrained, then he could have been taken to the Tok'ra and given an even better chance at survival.
Yep.
Yeah.
Someone else on Reddit commented that they loved how Sam, like right after being held captive for several days and drugged, quickly picked up a gun to assist Jack in searching the hospital.
Hey, she's kind of awesome.
Yeah, they said that Sam's active resistance to her captivity was their favorite part of the episode.
Oh, so it's never confirmed if she's dead.
Not really. She's just face down.
Yeah, in a regular sleepy posture.
Oh, yeah, I'm assuming she's gone.
I'm assuming she died.
Yeah, I do like this. Sam literally just gets up and goes back to work. You're right. Like, what a badass lady.
It'd just be adrenaline she's running on.
Yeah. Candy Mitch, wouldn't she have to pee? I would. Yep. Great question.
Oh yes, Jack. Yes, I'll wait here.
I love that. Love it. They both know he's lying.
But it's no good for them.
No, like it's good to have slimy people completely changed. Yeah,
when you're in slimy situations.
Yeah. Look, what just said Joseph Malozzi said towards the end of the episode there are a lot of scenes of Daniel Teal'c going up and down stairs searching for Carter, and these were shots as the episode was short. Yeah, as Evie said.
Yeah.
So they're exploring and exploring because they're short on time.
Exactly. It works. It works.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, can we return to your location for an extra day? We need footage of just running around because we're short on time.
Can you guys just walk around for a bit?
Yeah, we just use the empty corridors. Yeah, don't think anything of it.
They really have been running around looking for a while. I never realized how long this whole thing was. My goodness. Yeah, they really are looking.
Yep.
Ah, those damn
guys, by the way, I'm happy to report that this squirty bottle of water that I have to repel Twisty is working.
Oh, good. You're repelling your cat successfully. I'm very proud.
I haven't had to use it yet. Just the sight of it. He knows what it's like.
I love this location.
Yeah,
this is a cool location.
I always thought it was outdoors for some reason. I think because it's so dark, but it's just underground, isn't it?
Yeah, it's under a building.
Because it is daylight, because you can see the light behind Teal'c.
Did you see the transition there?
It was the basement.
I always love that transition. With the light of the flashlight to the sun.
Yeah. God, there's so much cutting away.
And are these guys just passed out? Because there was technically that vial filled with whatever that was intended to kill Sam.
I assume he just barreled,
knocked them out. Yeah,
with the gun. Yeah, pommeled them. Barreled. Stupid.
They are sitting rather upright for two unconscious people. But they'd be a little bit more floppy.
Someone find someone, please.
Yeah, this has been a long few minutes of just like... I find it weird that Daniel went to the room that Sam was like locked up in, because it's like, why are you going there? We're not looking for that. Okay.
Because we have to see that Mayborn has escaped so that Jack has the possible thought process later on.
Maybe Jack and him had a secret conversation where he was like, go check on Mayborn.
Yeah.
While we're looking.
I just assumed that he didn't know what area the other guys had covered because they aren't actively talking on the radio.
Yeah, they're not.
They really should.
There we go.
Gekafet said, does Daniel know which room it was, though? I wish they would have
gone in the opposite direction of the exit.
It's not in Gould.
True.
Like, I care.
Doesn't care.
Not really an issue there, buddy. Oh. So this line from Simmons is a reverse quote from the Terminator. Because in the Terminator, he says, "You come with me if you want to live."
Yeah.
But there's our proof right there that Simmons is a villain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If we didn't already know.
You slimy son of a...
He just looks over at Jack, doesn't do anything, just keeps walking.
No, he's not.
Maybe he knows that he didn't hit anything vital.
Is this the one where he complains about sleeves?
Yes, yeah, he wants a bulletproof vest with sleeves.
Yeah.
Did he get hit in the arm?
He got hit in the arm and then one in the vest.
Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, look at that. Yep.
I guess the reason it's sleeveless is because it's like, well, no vital organs in there.
That's right. Exactly. It protects the vital organs. Yeah. With the exception of the brain.
Plus, it would make your mobility really stiff if you had bulletproof bits on your arm.
Yeah. I remember when I went paintballing for the first time, I had like a some padding to wear because I didn't want to get owied. And then my mobility was so low that I was like, I'm getting this off. And I hurt a lot afterwards, but I could actually move.
I bet you did.
Yeah. Got shot in all the wrong places.
Mm-hmm. I'm not kidding. They should put sleeves on these. And he didn't hear him. No. I guess he was just out.
Yeah, I think just unconscious.
Awfully convenient.
So you kind of can't blame Jack for assuming it was Mayborn. In one of David, in one of your interviews with Tom, you said that Mayborn's actions were unpredictable, leaving the character and viewers guessing whether he might backstab or save someone. So this unpredictability, you said, made him a standout on screen. And you also mentioned that while Stargate usually has clear distinctions between good and evil, Mayborn doesn't fit neatly into these categories, which is why he has like appeal and makes him a fan favorite.
I was right.
You were right. So, many people on Reddit felt that this episode was unusual for SG1 because it featured kind of atypical villains like Conrad, who seemed like a sort of wealthy industrialist or like an Elon Musk type. So the common view was that this storyline didn't fit well with the rest of the series and didn't highlight the show's strong points.
Really?
And I was looking at another Stargate podcast called The Secrets of Stargate, and one of the guys on there, Victor, suggested that this episode seemed budget conscious, possibly saving funds for a future installment. And he also pointed out that Stargate Atlantis tackled a similar concept more successfully in Miller's Crossing, which also involved a wealthy industrialist and nanotechnology. And Lisa from that same podcast said that her view of this episode was greatly influenced by the season it's in. So with so many standout episodes in season 4 and 5, this one didn't really shine as brightly in comparison.
It's a legitimate, complaint.
It's a fair point. I think I just personally think that this is one of the ones that I'm glad is in this, and I appreciate it existing, because it shines a light on a lot of things that I like about Stargate that isn't explored a lot. So, yeah, I think it's all right time. I'm looking forward to digesting it.
It works. That was Desperate Measures.